want to talk to you about some of the apps I use when my brain is turning into soup. I used to always default to the same cycle: open an app, scroll, close it, and then repeat. And I won't even remember what I even saw. So instead of trying to quit my phone, I just started being more intentional about what I open. Now I try to keep apps on my phone that actually give something back. First one is Arena. If you love a good rabbit hole, this is where everything goes. Articles, images, ideas, stuff that you can actually sit with. And there's no pressure to organize it, no pressure to explain it. It just sits there. And I just come back to it when I'm ready. I also replaced a lot of my scrolling with Mahjong because it's one of the few things on my phone that forces me to think a few steps ahead instead of hyper reacting to things that I see on the internet, which was something that I was really struggling with. One of the best things I did was get a screen time blocker for my weekdays when I just feel like doom scrolling. So basically all of my socials are blocked. Like if I want to open TikTok, I can't use it and I would have to negotiate with Zenzi for screen time. They would ask me why I want to use it, and most of the time I don't even have a good reason. Then there's Fable. It makes reading feel social again in a really grounded way, especially if you don't have access to big cities or places that have book clubs in real life. Next is Arca. I love reading articles, and this is where I go when I want something substantial without having to search for it. I also use Notion, which I use to naturally organize my thoughts, ideas, reading lists, and things that I just want to explore. It's like my second brain that I come back to. I also use Spotify and YouTube Music a lot. I love making playlists, just listening to music when I'm going on walks. Next is Letterboxd, because I just have really grown to love movies, and this is the kind that helps you watch movies more intentionally. You can create film lists to kind of like fit whatever mood that you're in or whatever season that you're in. And then there's Substack, which kind of feels like one of the last places on the internet that's still thoughtful. It is the perfect way to connect with other writers who share similar ideas, also a way to discover new subjects to fall in love with. And I think that's really the shift, not using your phone less, but just using it more intentionally. Because once you stop opening apps automatically, you can actually get to choose what you give your attention to.